So good afternoon everyone, another weekly recap. So as you can see, the quality is quite different. I'm currently filming on 1080, 60 I think, and this is my new camera. I have now purchased the ZV E10, the first gen. I think that's what does the job. So we're gonna get a new camera lens that comes in tomorrow. I got a mate bring in the camera lens over, and then that'll dramatically change both the quality and the sort of professionalism, I guess, like of the content. The best thing now is I have the audio directly plugged into the cam, and I don't have to worry about editing it and clipping it together. Now it's all in one piece. So let's start off with the week that we just trained. So I just finished my Saturday session. So on Monday, we had squat and long pause bench. Long pause, it's like 3 to 4 seconds. So for squat, we hit 200 kilos for 5 reps, and that's for 2 sets, and that was high bar. And we're just trying to increase volume. I should show it either way, somewhere here. Then we moved on to long pause bench. That's where we went up to 112.5 for 4 reps, also 2 sets, lowering the weight and just getting volume in. And that was quite good. That was RPE 6, then a bunch of accessories. Move on to day 2, and we have bench press and pendlay row. So on bench, we worked up to, I think it was 135 kilos or 130, and that was at around RPE 7. That was 5 reps for 2 sets. So I put that up. That was all right. It was also close grip, moving a little bit wider than what I usually go. And then we had pendlay row, which was just a cheeky 100 for 5 reps, 2 sets. Like you're gonna notice a pattern. We're just lowering the weights, trying to increase the volume, and then eventually get the weights back up. Day 3, that was yesterday's session actually. It was barbell deadlift and barbell hip thrusts and a bunch of other accessories. So we built up to 230 kilos for 5 reps, 2 sets. Now I did all this in hook grip, the first set, and it took so long to complete. The RPE felt like a 10. Like the pain also was off the charts. After the 3rd rep, I was having like 5-10 seconds, maybe longer, in between the last 2 reps. It was really painful, and the thumbs aren't used to it. I think I need to take a little break from hook, maybe experiment with mixed and see how that works. Now we got barbell hip thrusts, which I did on the Smith machine. So I loaded up 160 kilos, did 8 reps for 3 sets. That was at around RPE 8. Definitely pushing here. Like I did my deadlift, some of the accessories, then I literally went and got a up and go shake, and then went straight to the gym again at Bella Vista to do hip thrusts. So I was at Castle Hill most of the week, but like going back and forth, just trying to get everything done. And then today's session, so we attempted low bar squat. So we top set it at 200, which was meant to be for a single, but I didn't know. I haven't been reading the program properly. So I did it for a set of 5 at RPE 6.5. It was pretty easy, not gonna lie, but the pain in the back, like the compression of the muscle's just not used to it. So a lot of people complain when they go high bar how much it hurts. I'm the opposite. Low bar hurts way too much, and it's just getting used to it. But we're going to keep pushing for it and then find which one moves better in high bar or low bar. Now we ended up doing back hops at 170 for 3 reps, and that was RPE 5. And I was hitting depth on everything. So depth is not an issue. It definitely makes it so much easier doing low bar, like tremendously. A lot of people may complain like low bar is this, low bar is that. Low bar is easier. It's just I prefer high bar at the moment. I might change in a few weeks when I get used to it, but like high bar, I feel more secure, and I like that position a lot more. Then we did some wider grip bench press today. So I had middle finger on the ring, which is a lot wider than what I'm used to. And we top set it at 120 for one. That was RPE 6, and then just hundreds for back offs, RPE 6, 5 reps, 2 sets. And that was definitely a change, having different cues, completely reworking my bench. And that's what I like with Brad and what we've been doing and working forward. We've been reworking everything and, you know, still taking what I enjoy, what I love, and then mixing it with more efficient techniques and really smashing down and dialing in. Then we came to our last sort of compound, which was pause conventional deadlifts. I was meant to do a top set of 170 for one. I did it for a 3. It was RPE 3. It was really easy, but I was doing double overhand. Tried hook, hurt too much, so double overhand for all 3. So if you see me struggling in the video, it's just because of the grip strength. Then I did a back off of 150 for 5, 2 sets. That was RPE 6.5. The first set took longer because I did double overhand and then it started getting fatigued. I did hook for 1 and it started ripping all my calluses, or slowly trying to get rid of them. So then I went back on and really tried to lock in and dial in. And I did the second set with straps, so that's here. And then we had a couple more accessories. So that's the whole week of training. We had, you know, your squat focus, your bench focus, your deadlift, and then your SPD day with all the accessories involved. Now, moving on to our plans, I touched a lot on what I wanted to do in the last episode. And now I got the camera. Now I got the lens coming tomorrow. So we're gonna try some different things. I think I prefer this weekly recap as well. I think I might keep it this way with maybe some session talking, but Monday's gonna be a fun session, and then we might go off program for that. I already told Brad he's not happy about it. So might go off program on the Monday for squats, and might get a friend to record with this. So that's the weekly recap of training. I think on Monday I'll have a cinematic reel going that'll be uploaded on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, and that'll be in collaboration with XGym, obviously at Castle Hill. And yeah, there's not much more to really build upon. In terms of future numbers as well, Brad and I were talking this session, and we've set some goals, a bit ambitious, but we've definitely set some goals. And I have some numbers in mind, and even what I want to start opening out at in either my next comp or the nationals. The main thing is trying to get my bench strong and getting that up to standard. It's quite weak at the moment, but now that I'm doing wider grip work, it might change a bit. On the other hand, deadlift is something that I need to strengthen. And now that I've started training my glutes, training my hamstrings, training my hips, I think hopefully we should see a good increase in numbers once we get to the strength blocks, because we're just building the solid foundation, and I already feel the fruits of my labor. Like, my body's feeling actually pretty decent with the extra volume. Even though I'm sore, like the muscle's building, I can feel it. It could be placebo, but I feel like I'm building the muscle, feel like I'm getting a bit stronger. As long as I manage fatigue, I think I'm quite well versed in terms of the powerlifting aspect and getting into it and getting the foundation set right. Yeah, I already said, but that about wraps up what I was thinking. I'm just going to be playing around with the camera now, to be honest, trying to find what works. Having this paired with the DJI gimbal, which I got from my good mate Tom Kachow McQueen. He's also gifted me this beautiful Manfrotto tripod, and I used it today and it was great. It's so sturdy and it can take a lot. So yeah, we're only looking up from here and building forward. So yeah, it's huge. It's a huge purchase. It's something I haven't really like touch. I never would have thought about buying this camera a month ago. I definitely thought about it, but like I didn't metabolize it per se in the brain. So yeah, thanks for watching. Stay tuned, especially keep watching on my Instagram. Hopefully I should have a video out in the next few days. Might upload a week of training, but I'm not sure yet. So yeah, thank you. Merry Christmas.